Hello you guys, now I'm making a video to interview a great teacher about the way to learn English. Okay, can you introduce about yourself?
So I am David, and I live in Hanoi and Futor. I have lived here for 5 months. I love Vietnam. I lived for many years in Barcelona in Spain, and I worked at the world's #1 business school for 5 years.
So I'm making a video to share with people, with students, the way to learn English. So can you share with us what is the best way to learn English?
So the best way to learn a language is to make the language a part of your daily routine. So don't only use the language in the classroom. There are two types of student. There's a student who comes to class and listens to the teacher and then goes home and doesn't do any homework, doesn't listen to YouTube videos in English, doesn't read in English, and then comes to class next week, listens to the teacher, and then goes and etc. That person makes very slow progress over many years. The other type of student, like Alex, comes to class, listens to the teacher, goes home, watch a YouTube video in English, read in English, talk to friends in English, come to class, listen to the teacher some more, go home, use English every day in your normal routine. And people like Alex make a lot of progress very quickly.
So practice is the key, right?
Practice is the key, but practice in your normal life, the normal things that you enjoy doing. You enjoy reading about sport, or you enjoy reading about fashion, or you enjoy reading about tourism or travel. Anything you enjoy reading, read it in English. And if you enjoy watching YouTube videos about whatever, watch videos in English. You enjoy listening to music, listen to Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber. Listen to music in English.
Okay, I understand. So question number 2. A lot of students thought that they want to learn English, they want to be good at English.
Yeah.
They want to speak English well, but they don't, they spend time to do another thing. They don't have free time to learn English.
Don't
they
have
thought
free
that
time,
they
too
are
busy.
busy. So
Too busy.
how
Yeah.
to deal with this situation?
With the situation of too busy.
Yes.
Right. If everybody's busy, Alex is busy, I'm busy, Mr. Tao is busy, everybody's busy. I don't know anybody who's not busy. The people watching, your mother is busy, your grandmother is busy, everybody's busy. Okay, I have been busy all my life. We are all busy. We have two options. Option A. Option A. Oh, I'm too busy to study English. I'm too busy to do the important things. I'm too busy to study for my exams. And so I fail my exams. I fail in English. I'm not fluent in English. I fail, I lose. My life is I'm not doing the things I want in my life. That's option A. Fail, lose. Because I'm too busy. Option B is to say, right, I'm busy. So I have to organize my time and prioritize my activities. What is the most important activity? Is English important or not important? If it's important, I find time. Is Alex an important person? Is he my friend? If he's not important, I'm too busy, Alex, I'm too busy. If he's important, if he's my friend, I find time for Alex. I prioritize. So we all have a choice. Option A, fail. Option B, succeed.
So we have choices.
Do you think they will understand? Okay, maybe they understand, maybe they don't. Okay, Google Translate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So question number 3. Do you think if a lot of students go to Quantum Lake to practice English with foreigners, so do you think it's the best way or it is disturbed? the tourists there?
Is it the best way? It's our good way. There are many good ways, so it's a good way. And does it disturb the tourists? No problem, no biggie. Kein Problem, kein Problema, Kong Sao. If it disturbs, if you say to me, hello, are you a tourist? Can I talk to you? Then I can say, go away, please. And you go away. If I say, oh, okay, yeah, we talk, then it's okay. Always try. So, yes, say to people, hello, I want to talk to you, practice English, can I? And people will say yes if it's yes, and if people say no if it's no. And if people say no, you go to another person. Can I talk to you or practice my English? Usually people who are on holiday are friendly. They want to meet the local people and they want to have a conversation in English. And they are very frustrated in many restaurants and many shops that people don't speak English. So probably you go to a person and say, can I practice English for 5 minutes? We talk, please? The people will say yes.
Yeah, exactly. I meet a lot of situations like when I go to talk with tourists and some people talk that I'm busy.
Tourists, if they're busy, then they're busy,
yeah.
Okay.
And I talk that, I accept that,
Yeah.
sorry. And I go to talk another person. It's okay.
Find another person, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So always ask, it's a good way to practice, always do that, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, last question. So, do you have any advice for the beginner, English beginner? Yeah, because
beginners don't understand what you say and don't understand what I say.
Yeah.
So beginner advice is, it depends on how old. If the beginner is a baby,
if a student in college, in university.
In university, beginner in English. Okay, first thing is study the basics, study the verbs, begin, began, begun, swim, swam, swum, drink, drank, drunk, think, thought. Study the verbs. Study all the basics. Study the present, the past, the future. Study the basics. Alone and with a teacher, and just study the basics. And that beginner has to do that. I have to do that in Tiếng Việt. Everybody has to do that a bit. And then for 1 month or 2 months, study, and then try to watch YouTube videos, try to listen to songs that you like, and understand the words of the songs. First understand the basics, then use the language in your normal things that you enjoy doing.
Okay, one more question. So when they study, they learn about pronunciation, how to pronunciation, and when they talk, other people just that you speak like it. So how to deal with this situation?
Yeah, the people say you speak like shit.
Yeah.
Well, smile and say yeah. And then you say yeah, and you say, how many languages do you speak? And usually the person will say only English, and then say, I am learning another language. So I am superior to you, idiot. And then you take your fingers and you poke it in the person's eye. Yeah. What can you do? If someone's rude and say you speak shit, that's rude. So you be rude. If someone's rude, you be rude.
Okay, thank you very much for interviewing.
And by the way, if you speak to me and your pronunciation is not good, is not perfect, I will never say you speak shit because I'm not rude. I will say, I will correct you. Like you say, I like right. I say, wait a minute. I like right. I like eat rice. And then I get you to repeat, Alex. I like eat rice.
I like eat rice.
Okay, and then I say very good. And if you don't get it right, then I'll repeat. You repeat, and I'll help you. But if I say you talk shit, then poke me in the eye.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.